Welcome to Remy's Apprentice, where we believe anyone can cook. For over 20 years, I've been visiting the Walt Disney World Resort, bringing back recipes from cast members, cooks, and chefs. Help me bring the magic to your kitchen.
I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
When you think of Morocco, you probably think of camels, street merchants, and the heat of the desert. Close. There are street merchants, and the heat can be unbearable at times. However, I'm talking about the Morocco Pavilion in Epcot. In 1984, this gem of a country presented itself in the World Showcase. It is the only country in all of the pavilions to have its own government be directly involved with the construction and design. I guess King Hassan II wasn't as impressed with Disney engineers as the other 10 countries. King Hassan did have a favorite restaurant in mind when constructing the Moroccan Pavilion: Marrakesh. The king sent his own designers, artists, and engineers just to give the illusion of dining in the Sultan's palace. Today, we're going to tackle one of the most unique and flavorful recipes that has had my mouth watering ever since I first tried it in Marrakesh. Beef Brewat. Brewat. Breed. Whatever rolls. Middle Eastern countries always seem to have a way with spices. Taking a salty Mediterranean dish and making it sweet and vibrant seems to be this culture's specialty. Let me load up on some espresso and stay focused, and we'll get started. Let's start the party with 2 cups all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of salt, and 5 teaspoons of olive oil, 2 teaspoons apple cider vinegar, 3/4 cup water heated in between 100 and 108 degrees Fahrenheit. These 5 ingredients will be mixed into what is known as phyllo, pillow, Phillo dough. Google it. This will provide a paper-thin sheet for our future meat and herb lovebirds. Place flour in mixing bowl before adding in olive oil. Add salt on top of olive oil. While mixing together, make sure that you have checked the proper temperature on your water before adding it to your mixing bowl. Do not forget to add in apple cider vinegar as it mixes. According to the instructions, we need to go ahead and set up some type of flour workstation, aka make a mess of your kitchen. I don't know the proper way of kneading dough, so the closest it's going to get is CPR. "15 minutes later, after finally graduating kindergarten with my Play-Doh, I can wrap this ball into some saran wrap and let it sit for 2 hours. Quickest 2 hours ever. Let's go ahead and prepare for the rolling portion of our dough. Mix half a cup cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of flour. Remove dough from saran wrap and observe to make sure that you have a smooth surface. So a neat little trick. In order to get the perfect diameter, slice dough into 20-gram balls. Sift cornstarch and flour mixture into one single bowl. Prepare a rolling location with cornstarch and flour. Dip your dough balls in your cornstarch and flour mixture before rolling, and begin to roll as thin as possible. Place sheet on a well-floured plate and make sure that you're putting cornstarch in between each sheet. After completing stacking sheets, make sure that you get your workstation ready again to put stack of sheets down. After compressing your sheets simultaneously, make sure that you place them back onto a floured dish, putting your cornstarch in between each sheet. Place all layers onto parchment paper. Put a piece of parchment paper over your layers and roll it gently. Place on a plate, put it in your refrigerator until you're done with the filling. Alright, now time for the filling. 1, 2 eggs, half an onion, whole pound ground beef, 2 tablespoons dry parsley, 2 tablespoons coriander, 1 ounce peanut oil, 1 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon ginger, half teaspoon cinnamon. Chop onion and get ready to mince with your ground beef. Whip 2 eggs in one single bowl. Begin to mince coriander, parsley, and onion in with your ground beef. Mince together until you have a smooth mixture. Under medium-high heat, begin to brown your meat. At the majority part of your meat being brown, add in your peanut oil, salt, ginger, and cinnamon. Stir and let cook until onions become translucent. When onions become translucent, add in your 2 whipped eggs. When your egg becomes fully cooked, remove from the stove and add to a bowl and put into the refrigerator until it completely cools. After your filling completely cools, remove your sheets from the refrigerator as well. Add 1 ounce of meat mixture to each sheet and wrap. Use a little water to secure each roll. After completing all your rolls, heat vegetable oil to 375 degrees before adding in your rolls. Do not remove them from oil until they are 100% golden brown. And there you have it, Beef Brewat Rolls from Marrakesh and Morocco Pavilion, Epcot. I'll admit this was a process, definitely something you want to plan on in advance. Don't forget to add the powdered sugar and the cinnamon that makes all the difference in the world. Please like and subscribe, shoot me a comment if this recipe hit home. If you want to see me make something from the Walt Disney World Resort, make sure you comment below. But until next time guys, cheers.